Pedal to Poland is an idea that we came up with around Christmas time, and we were talking about how we would get to the Euros. So a group of us decided to cycle. That was the idea that came up, and if we were going to cycle, we decided we would raise money for charity. So we've chosen 3 charities that have specific interest to us. I've just come back from Kenya volunteering out there, so we're cycling for Renewable World. We've also chosen Headstrong, which is a mental health charity for youth, because one of the guys that's cycling with us is a teacher and also has suffered from depression from time to time. And finally, Matthew, who has suffered from arthritis since he was 14, is cycling with us. So we're cycling for juvenile arthritis.
How many people are going to take part?
Our ambition was to get 11 people. We currently have 9, and we're leaving Dublin next Wednesday morning on the 30th of May, sailing across to the UK, into Holland, Germany, and then into Gdansk to arrive there for the 14th.
How long will it take overall?
It will take us 14 days. It's approximately 1,500 kilometres. High roads, low roads, some flat surface we hope through Holland to give us a break.
Have you done much training in order to be ready for this?
Some of us have been training pretty hard, and some of us haven't been able to train. I've been stuck in Kenya for 3 months, so it hasn't been easy. Hopefully it'll work off some of the pounds as we travel. But yeah, I think everybody is going to be fairly fit for it, but it's a difficult ask because you're cycling 100 plus kilometres every single day for 14 days.
Have you enjoyed much support in the lead up to this?
Support has been difficult. It's a difficult time, as we all know, but yeah, we're enjoying support from the public, and we've had some really generous corporate sponsors, and thanks to the Volkswagen Commercial for supplying us with the van.
So how has the training been going in preparation for this event?
It's been going pretty well. We've been up in the Wicklow Hills the last probably 5 or 6 weeks, training maybe 60 to 100k per weekend.
Are you guys amateur cyclists, or is it something that you do every weekend?
Maybe 2 of the guys would be serious cyclists, and then the rest of us would be more leisure cyclists. Some of us would be more into playing football, so we'd have some level of fitness. But
how aware are you of how big a task this is? Is it a daunting task?
Well, it's going to be enormous. Some of us have cycled 100k maybe one day, but to try and put it back to back 14 days in a row, it's going to be huge. So yeah, it's going to be a huge task.
Obviously, weather can play a part. You could be looking at extremes of probably this time of year hot to very hot.
Yeah.
Is Irish skin going to be able to cope with that?
Well, if we get the weather like we had this week, yeah, it could be tough. We could be burning up, but it's most likely in Ireland and across the UK that it's going to be raining or damp. So.
But obviously, this is for a very good cause. Will that be always in the back of your head that you're doing this for some really worthy charities?
Yeah, well, I think everyone, both individual donations and corporate donations and the charities themselves, we've collected a lot of money, so we owe it to people to get through every day and keep that as our focus, so that'll get us to the end, hopefully. Yeah.
And obviously, part of that, you're going to the Euros. Do you hope to catch a game or two at the end as well?
Well, we're arriving for the second Irish game, which is in Gdansk. That's a Spain game, so we'll get to see that game. Then some people are flying home the next day, and then others maybe might go on to Poznan for the last game against Italy. So for some it'll be 1 game, for others they might get 2. Yeah.
Niall, I suppose it's a good sign that the guys chose a Volkswagen Crafter for the task. Do you think this is a van that will be more than capable for the job?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They needed a reliable task force behind them, not just the cyclist that we've seen a few minutes ago, but a good, reliable, sturdy Volkswagen Crafter as well is definitely the part of the team that they need.
And obviously with a vehicle like this, it's all about quality and comfort. Will Declan and his team certainly have the best of creature comforts in this van?
Absolutely. Well, I can't say anything for the roads in Poland or even from here to Poland, but certainly in terms of the van, they'll have comfort, reliability. They'll have plenty of space for whatever gear and equipment that they need. And I don't know, there could even be a mattress thrown in the back if any of the guys need a rest along the way or whatever. So definitely size and comfort is what they have. So.